Generate by AI.
Well, welcome everybody to Let's Talk Benchrest, Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies, except you got Hasbro tonight. Sorry about your luck, but Chad has taken the opportunity to spend time with his family, and that's a more important thing to do. He'll still be in the side chat chiming in, but he's spending good quality time with his family. We're going to have several guests tonight, several topics tonight. I hope you all enjoy that. So let me start off here and be bringing a few of these characters out. Let's start with Jose, J Delta 22.
Good evening. Thank you for having me tonight.
How you doing, Jose? Have a good Christmas?
I did. I had the little ones with me. They left earlier today, about lunchtime. So the house is really quiet.
I'm going to be sad tomorrow. My granddaughters are heading, my daughter and son-in-law, all of them, are heading back to Georgia in the morning. So
yeah, I'm miss those little rascals.
But it's precious time. Precious time.
They are.
All right, let's bring out our next guy, Brock at Leather Action 22. How you doing, Brock?
I'm doing pretty good. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's had a good week with good weather.
Hot here. I mean, it's like 53 degrees here for Indiana. That's hot. So I don't know about you guys, but it's warm.
71 here today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wear a t-shirt outside. That's awesome.
Pretty much. Turn the air conditioner on in the truck.
My granddaughter was really disappointed because last year she was here at Christmas, and I have a 43 horsepower John Deere 4-wheel drive tractor, big bucket on it. And we got 10 inches of snow when she got here, another 8 inches of snow. We're out there running the tractor, lifting snow. And this year, nothing but mud and rain. So
I hear you.
All right. Well, let's bring out Steve from living in Southwest Virginia. How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing good. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. I appreciate you all having me on here.
Did you get a present yet?
Yes, I got that present the 23rd, I think it was, 23rd, 24th.
From me, right?
From you, yes, sir.
Okay. Because Jamie got his, so you don't need to tell me. I'll just make sure you got it. So good to have you here tonight, Steve.
Well, thank you.
And I've been jealous of some of those rifles you've been shooting.
Well, most of them are my brothers, but I'm jealous of them too, you know.
Problem is he's not an in-law, so you can't get rid of him, but you know. All right.
As long as he's got the rifles and ammo, I'll hang on to it.
Oh, that's true. He does supply the ammo.
Yep.
That's pretty good. All right, let's bring out American Hillbilly. How you doing, Mike?
Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing this evening? Man, I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. Man, me and my family sure did in this weather. Wow. Amazing. I mean, it was great. We started a bonfire last night, just because it's kind of usual that we do on Christmas Eve outside, but it's like we were kind of sweating, because it's very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, good to have you on the sticks with us tonight, and let's bring out George. Oh, well, we won't bring out George. He just dropped off. Come on back, George. Please, George. It's okay. Mike didn't mean it.
Scared him off.
All right. We got a lot of good topics, I think, tonight. We're going to start off with the Captain Obvious target. You guys know Captain Obvious from the Holiday Inn Express commercials? The guy that had answers to everything obvious. That's what we're going to do. So the first one tonight, I just thought we'd talk about what Christmas gifts did you get, or Benchrest related gifts, shooting related gifts did you get? And beside chat, you guys chime in. We'll call you out too, doing that as well. Jose, why don't you tell
Well,
us
that by
about
me
what
again.
you
I was answering.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Well, then we'll start. No. We're talking about what did you get for Christmas? It's
what I get for Christmas.
Interest related, anything like that.
Okay, so I got some cash. Yeah, I got some cash. I got a sweat, not a sweatshirt, but like not with a hoodie, but a sweater that says Abuelo in the front. I got a nice polo zip wool blazer. Let's see. And I got a rifle, but it wasn't a new rifle, but it's a ZC. You've seen it on the videos. CC457 with a Mueller Works barrel. So, and soon to get an air rifle, an Anschutz air rifle. That's coming. Not yet.
Oh, that's awesome.
Stay tuned.
Hey, TJ, nobody believes you got two. I don't care how far south you live, buddy. George, welcome in.
Hey.
How you doing?
Doing all right, man. How y'all doing?
Good. Are you sweating down there too?
Buddy, ain't this crazy? It's some crazy weather, man.
It'd be 27 in 3 days.
Yeah, I couldn't shoot any today because the wind was so bad, but golly,
Yeah. It was windy here too.
It was 65 or more. I don't even know.
I'm trying to pick out wind that's under 30-mile-an-hour gusts. It's like 8 to 9. I can deal with that. 30 gusts is going to be hard to deal with.
Yeah, yesterday or Christmas Day was just great. Man, that was a perfect day to shoot.
I'm trying to, and George, all you guys, Brock, all you guys will appreciate this. I'm trying to watch the weather, temperature, and wind. And the day it hits and I have a couple days, it'll be an option. The same conditions as they anticipate on January 1st in Pikeville, Kentucky. I'm going to be putting a lot of rounds down range. Getting ready to go down there and shoot UBR with those guys.
Yep.
Strategizing.
Yeah. So, Brock, what did you get gun Benchrest related for Christmas? Because I know you got something really good.
Well, got a brand new spotting scope, so all of my targets downrange on my videos has been filmed through a $40 spotting scope off of Amazon. So my girlfriend went and bought me a very nice Nikon one, so got a brand new one of those. So been very happy.
Very
and then
cool.
bought myself a 25 caliber air rifle. So
Look forward to that one. That'd be really cool.
We're going to jump into the air rifle world a little bit slowly.
All right.
All these air
One at a
rifle
time.
videos.
All right. You want to show off your scope?
Can I show that on here?
Do that. There you go.
I don't know if I can show it on here. No.
Not a rifle. It's a observing optic you look at birds with.
There it is. So
Nice.
it's
Very cool. Very cool.
It's a 20 by 60 by 82. So
I have
hopefully my
one, a lot of
downrange
light.
footage will be a little better now.
Very nice. Very nice. Steve, let's drop down there to you. What did you get related to that kind of stuff for Christmas?
Well, my wife and I elected this year to focus more on the kids, but I do have a kind of a basic starter 3D printer coming. I'm going to try to see what kinds of mischief I can get in with that. And my daughter is making me some shirts with my channel logo on it. So I've got those.
Cool.
I'll get here in a few days. She does the screen printing and all that kind of stuff. So she's making me some stuff up.
Very cool.
All right, I'm definitely jealous of John Taylor now. Holy cow. Got him a
Good
Sewell
guns.
150 out there. So that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, very good guns.
Hey, Dave, you need to chime in, buddy.
Super Dave out there.
All right. I'm going to tell you guys something about
Hey,
when
bud.
I get around to mine that man right there really has helped me out with. And I'm going to tell you about how much I really appreciate what he's done. But Hillbilly, why don't you go up next?
See, I actually did get something in. I had purchased a Marlin lever action, an older one from Chad, and 35 Remington caliber. And anyway, we went and got that the other day from the FFL. But as far as anything else, I mean, as far as gifted to me, from like Santa Claus or whatever, I don't think I had anything, but I ended up, my nephew, we had a bunch of family down, and he had the Hellcat, Springfield Hellcat pistol, and his dot had broke on him and stuff like that. So I ended up like giving him a dot. We put it on there and everything. So got to make his day a little better as far as the 2A community goes. And so, but yeah, a wonderful Christmas, and what a beautiful Marlin that I received. So
Very cool. All right, George, what'd you get for Christmas? What'd you buy yourself? I think he's off doing something.
Okay, I'm back.
There he is. Tell us what you got for Christmas or what you bought yourself, gun or Benchrest related.
I got a peaceful day, some nice clothes, and that's about it, son.
That's all right.
I ain't bought myself nothing yet, but it's coming. It's going to be a new camera, man, because my camera stuff has just quit.
Well, I had some good things happen right before Christmas, and so I did go out and spend a little money on stuff for this channel and things like that to help out. And so one of them I got sitting right here. You guys see that? So I'm anxious because Jose, and so if my wife is watching, it's Jose's fault. Totally Jose's fault. But I have one of these to throw on my scopes now too. We're going to see how that works out. You can do that and a couple other smaller things like that. But the best gift I got by far was my grandchildren, my daughter, and my son-in-law coming in town for a week.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing like playing with a 5.5-year-old. The 1-year-old is amazing. I mean, she's just 1 year and 2 months, but she climbs. She's not afraid of anything. She's into everything, and she wants to lick and bite everything. So it's like constantly. My poor daughter. But no, it was awesome. You guys may have seen, I did a couple of videos of my older granddaughter. She's just a joy to be around, and she loves shooting her BBM with Papa. That's even better. So.
Man,
and she likes shooting Hillbilly in the dang face.
In the chin. I got her onto the Hillbillies members chat on Tuesday, and first thing she goes, I got to tell him what I did. So I asked her, she goes, I got you in the chin, and she's pointing to Hillbilly.
Yeah,
it was great. It was awesome. So, anyway, all right. So let's now we got a few different viewers on here. I want to give Brock the floor because Brock just hit a pretty important milestone, and he had a bunch of people kicking in to try to push him over, and I think that was awesome. And I would have done it, but I saw who was already doing it. They really gave you the push. Brock, tell us about it.
Yeah, I started doing long form content a couple months ago. Kind of had some videos posted, just some short ones with my leather stuff, and decided to kind of make the switch and start doing, long video, Benchrest related stuff, and it went a whole lot better than I thought it was going to. And a lot of that comes from a lot of people that are on here and a lot of my comments and returning viewers and stuff. So just kind of wanted to get on here and be able to say thanks for each and every person that's watched my stuff. And each and every person on the panel that kind of helped encourage me to start making videos. Like I said, it's been great. I didn't know if I'd get to 1,000 by the end of the year or not. And like I said, I had a combination of a person that I won't mention. It's been helping me quite a bit. Make a post on his YouTube channel that helped, and then I had a video kind of blow up overnight, and got quite a few subscribers from it. I think I got like 80 or something from that one video. So been really happy and pleased, and just kind of wanted to get on here and say thanks. And kind of let you guys know that I am not going to be doing a giveaway for 1,000. What I'm going to be doing is I've got hats now. If you can see what I'm wearing, I've got hats and I've got koozies. And what I'm going to be doing is from the next week till the end of the year, I want to be going through and picking one comment from each video that's my favorite, hollering at that person, and they're going to get sent a hat and a koozie. Is my way of saying thanks. So if you want to get to where you can win a hat or a koozie, make sure you got a comment on some videos where you get a chance to get entered to that. And like I said, once again, I'd love to say thanks, and I appreciate each and every one of you.
So what kind of comments do you like? Just so we all know.
I like people asking questions. It kind of gives me more, like you guys, when people ask questions, it kind of sparks a, well, hey, I need to make a video on that, or and that's something that I've kind of been able to do with some people's comments is, well, that's a comment that I've got 5 or 6 times, so I'll make a video on it. And comments that people make, as you guys know, I mean, it helps way more than a lot of people think. So
I'm making a comment
coming out.
I was going to make a comment. I really, 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 really like that orange rifle back there. It's so nice.
Let me get you another view. Now, okay, Jose, you can look at it a little bit more.
There you go.
Yeah. Just to make you feel better.
One day.
And Jay Crow is asking what caliber the mortar shell is. So that's a scaled up 22 bullet that he made me. So
awesome.
It is definitely a big one. So.
Well, congratulations, Brock. I know Cooter has a video coming out, I think, this week. Try to help you out some. I don't think he's very much help, but he thinks he is. So
that's what matters.
I was going to say something. I told you this a couple weeks ago, so I'm not really chiming on anybody else has said. But Brock, your subscriber count is all on you. Now, these other people just pointed people to you, right? They subscribe because they like your content. It's like all these guys on here, when they do the video, people will subscribe because they like what you're doing. And you have a good format. You're bringing a lot of good knowledge. And a lot of us that shoot Benchrest a lot, right? You know what you're saying, right? And you make it really clear. The scoring is especially good. So keep up stuff like that on the different targets. I think it helps a lot of people kind of, some people get a little fuzzy on scoring. It's not supposed to be that way. Right. But you've done a great job.
I appreciate that. Like I said, that was my thing and that's the whole point of this, me doing YouTube is I want to grow the sport, and if me making videos helps one person gain the courage to go to a Benchrest match, I did my job. And I think that's how we all should be, and it seems like it's a huge mountain that you can't climb because most people see Benchrest as guns like this, when in reality you can take a 10-22 to a Benchrest match and, have just as much fun. You may not win one, but if you do what you can to the gun you have, like ammo test it and stuff like that, it'll shoot a whole lot better than a lot of people think.
Yep.
That's absolutely true. All right, before we go on to this next one, you guys want to make a comment about Brock? You can tell him all he's getting views is from young women. That way his girlfriend will get jealous. But hopefully she's not watching.
I don't think that'll be good.
You might take that scope back.
Well,
She might.
Yeah.
Let me use it first.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go. A couple videos.
My other one was literally falling apart. I had to glue it back together so it was stuck on like 40 power magnification, and it was on its last leg. So
if this scope make work, I'll send you one of those little Amazon clamp-on deals. You can have it. All right. Well, we got another milestone coming up here, and so this is for Chad, and so I'm going to let you guys know a little bit about this. He said Chad's at 1389. So let's start the Jerry Lewis Marathon. We won't do that yet. But he says he's trying to reach 1,500. And when he does, he's going to give a really nice giveaway at 1,500. So that's cool. He hasn't determined what that is, but he did want me to make sure. He says, no, none of my guns. So don't give him any crazy ideas. So I was picking like the Sewell or Blondie I want Dave
Yeah.
Gardner's Blondie. That gun shoots. I shot that one.
Mhm.
But yeah, so Chad says I can't officially say that. We can unofficially start a rumor, but we can't officially say it. But he's
No,
also
it's the same thing with that guy right there. He's getting close.
Jose. That's
Yes,
right.
he's getting very close.
So let me finish this real quick, and then we are going to come to Jose. It says also approaching his 50th live stream. So on the 50th live show, the entire show will be giving stuff away. So maybe we can get one of his rifles then. If you won't do 1,500.
Yeah.
So we can probably start a poll tonight. Which rifle do you all want? Things like that. Jose, where are you today on your subscriber count?
So today I'm at home. And, no, I'm just kidding.
Not what I meant.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I was at 923.
You're getting close, buddy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna tell you real quick. Give me a second here.
Here, I got you.
You go.
You're
You got me.
924 right now.
Oh, whoa! I picked up another one. Wow.
I'm gonna post your link out here for you.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at. And when we get to 1,000, we're giving away one voodoo. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah. You have my address now, so it's good.
I know. It goes to you first. No, seriously. We are giving a we showed at the end. It's in here. We're giving a new Athlon BTR Gen 2 8-34x56 with illumination MOA. So nice scope, brand new on a box. Just to say thank you. And then we're still giving out that can, the pretty can. I'll show it at the end. We celebrated 900. So on the 1st, it's the last day for you to enter. All you have to do is send me comment to that video and put how many rounds you think are in the jar. That's it. It's a jar full of 22s. No, and they're not Center X. They are gold and
What about Ely Team?
Huh?
Ely
Yeah,
Team?
Ely Team.
It's going to be a surprise soon.
If the Thunderbolt,
Ely
you
Team,
can't
so
count
stay
them by
tuned.
weight.
Stay tuned.
If
So
the
we got
Thunderbolt,
that,
you can't count them by weight.
Yeah.
Dang.
So, yeah, we are going to announce it. I don't know how I'm going to announce it yet, but we'll figure it out. But on the 1st, by midnight, is your last day. And you get
I've been
can
looking
like
for a week
this.
for that same jar.
Yeah. And you get this little can right here signed by Precision Wally.
Hang
Very
on,
nice.
let me get you blown up. Do that again.
There you go.
Very cool.
Yeah. And it's signed on the back by Precision Wally. Only 5 of these cans were made. So this is number 1.
That's very cool.
That is nice.
If you get that can, you get really, all you have to do is just point the rifle. You don't even have to look to your scope and shoot, and you'll hit the target.
Sweet.
I can't even. I'll just say one quick thing. There was a couple. Well, not quite. It's about a week and a half ago, well, a little bit less, a little bit more. But I went over 3,000 on Hillbilly Show, and it's like I was told this by Steve at the Hide. By the way, he says somewhere where you break around 3,000, it starts to go faster. I hope it's not just a Christmas rush, but I've gained like 107 in a week or something.
Wow.
Maybe in a week and a half,
Cool.
something like that.
That's
And
awesome, buddy.
I doubt
Yeah.
that continues, but it's all because of my granddaughter, I'm sure, because she's so cute. A lot of people love that.
Mhm.
But I thank everybody that's helped me out for that too. That's great.
Yeah,
All
my
right,
dude,
so enough of that.
I think I'm 50 away from it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hilby. That's right. You are close, aren't you?
Yeah. I think
He
50.
didn't count you out. Didn't want you to catch him.
So start your show. Start your show an hour early tomorrow night. We'll go an hour late, and we'll do a little Jerry Lewis type marathon. I'll get a little tuxedo, and we'll do all kinds of stuff. We'll sing and dance and
Yeah.
tell bad jokes and all the stuff we normally do.
We get Jose to do the skit with who's on first or something.
Oh, yeah, that'd be
Hey,
good. I'll do like my boss used to call me a Puerto Rican redneck. I'll do my impression of that.
I gotta hear that now.
yeah,
You
that's a
wanna hear
good one.
that? I got a new pillar.
At the bottom of the screen, we'll turn on Google Translate.
One of these days, I'll tell you a story that is true, but it happened to me in the Army, but at another time.
All right, so What did I get for Christmas? I didn't tell you guys that. Well, I told you one of them, but I didn't really finish the other one. My granddaughters, that was awesome. I had one more thing, though. And Dave, I was hoping he was going to be in the chat tonight, but he probably did this because he didn't want me to hear me bragging on him. But Rimfire Dave, I got a really, Green Mountain had a huge sale on their 1022 barrels before Christmas. I'm not selling them YouTube, okay? Just mentioning somebody else had a sale. I got a 28-inch Green Mountain barrel. Now, the gun was never going to be 28 inches because to get them right, there's always a certain amount that you're always going to need typically to cut off. And I just left that to Dave. Dave, you determine it. So he slugged it and he checked it and he did all kinds of polishing work on that thing and on the bore itself. And then he chambered it for me. So Brock, I know you'll like this one too. It's a PTG match chamber. If you guys know anything about chamber, you look up that versus the Benchrest chamber, and it's tighter, has a little bit more narrow angle on the throat, and it will definitely be a little harder to feed, but I'm hoping that it'll be just perfect for Lapua and SK in that range and what I've seen. So he's chambered that for me, and in fact, it'll be at my house tomorrow.
Sweet.
So if it gets to my house tomorrow, I'll run a patch or two down it because he said, just in case there's something from shipping, you clean it first, and I will. And that'll be on a rifle, and probably with the weather Sunday or Monday, I might be able to get there and shoot it. I'll shoot it in a hurricane just to shoot it. But Jose, this might be where I shoot your favorite ammo in it. I might shoot some Federal Auto Match in just to kind of break it in. Although with the polish work Dave did. But anyway, he did me a great favor, and I really appreciate that, Dave.
A 36-inch barrel, then he probably could have got you 2 barrels out of that.
He probably, actually, he could have, yeah. But as it is, it's 26 and 5/8, which I got to look up, but I think that's suspiciously close to Winchester 52 length.
Oh,
Or
really?
do you know that offhand? Do you guys know?
It's 27, isn't it?
Is it 27? Well, somebody was 50, it was 26 and 5/8. Anyway, that's what Dave determined. I just left that up to him. He put a beautiful 11-degree crown on this thing. And he was telling me when he indicated it to chambered, it's like there was no run out. So this should be awesome. And so we'll see. I really look forward to trying it. It could just be a great experiment in rechambering to bits. You know, if it doesn't work, it's still safe. So we can always chamber it back up. All right. So let's start down. George, let's start with you, and we'll work our way back around this time with this topic. What are your rifle plans for 2026? Are you planning on shooting one more than another, getting another one that's on your list? What are your kind of plans, do you think, for 2026 for a new rifle or using another one more?
The plan is to get one of these Anschultz, get Mark Penrod to put a barrel on it and shoot custom class with it. I've always wanted to do a custom 54. I've had a couple. I never built one though.
Oh, so that'd be awesome.
You want to try to do that?
So you already have the action?
Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah, I already got the action. I just need to. And I tell you, I'm really considering before I send that 54 to send that down Mark III.
Oh yeah.
I'm really considering it. So I don't know. I might just flip a coin. Send one.
Not happy with that barrel? Well, it's a threaded barrel, right? So you could switch it back.
No,
no, it's not.
No, it's you can just the Mark III. You take them 2 screws loose and just pull the barrel off of it.
You're right.
So
That's got this.
So it would be a switch barrel.
Oh, there you go. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking anyway.
So what kind of barrel would you prefer?
Schilling.
Schilling.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Hillbilly, I've seen you turn a mostly nothing gun into something. I'm gonna take the leftovers of that thing. He sent me his BCA barrel off his the 201, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna lid lap it. I'm gonna cast
I figure you're gonna pound possums with it or something, you know.
First thing I'm gonna do is clean it to death. Because I know hillbillies don't clean their guns.
I take garden hose to it every now and then.
But I'm going to clean it to death, and I'm going to cast lead laps with it. I'm going to spend the time and do it right and to spend a lot of time. And I'm going to polish that thing out. Then we're going to see if the BCA barrel can really, really shoot. Because Hillbilly has a lot of videos on what it did.
Yeah.
I'll find out what it can do. I just maybe wasting my time, but I've got everything to do it, so why not? But Hillbilly, what else are you going to do, you think?
Yeah, and I really hope you can get that shooting good. I mean, bull barrel like that, 16 inches. And I think they consider like what do they call the difference? Like a target gun, to where you got a group or whatever like this, compared to a precision rifle, to where you're shooting small groups. But yeah, actually, that same rifle from Bear Creek Arsenal, 1022, Chad sent a barrel to that to me for that he had just sitting in the closet or leaning up in the corner for a long time. He'd never shot it. Anyway, we got that hammered on there and turned it into a hammered forced barrel, and it shoots really good. And then buddy Ron Wayne sent me an Archangel chassis for it. And so we're going to take time and do some red, white, and blue on that thing. And anyway, and then as soon as I win J Delta scope for his 1,000 subscriber deal and get that put on there, we're gonna call that rifle Neighbor. Okay, it's been built from neighbors, friends, and yeah, and then we're just gonna keep. It shoots really good, but we'll keep trying some more ammo in it and see how close we can get it, because it's shooting, .1s, now. And so, but I got to watch a few more Brock's videos and see if I can get those tighter.
Very cool.
Yeah, other than that, of course, we just got other guns that, working on and got videos on. But yeah, that's definitely as far as a Benchrest builder. And then the salvage Mark II, it's shooting pretty decent, but I think there's some things that I need to do that to get it tighter, because it's not shooting with that BCA yet. And so,
yep. Mine, it shot great right out of the factory, but it took a little more. And then when I put it into the field stock like you've done, it just transformed that gun. Then I worked a little bit with just the factory trigger. And you haven't touched your trigger yet, right?
No.
You can lighten that a little bit, do some stuff there. And then it just, Center X. Those guys at the Hyde saw what that gun did. And I think I shot super long range in it and beat all of the high-end guns, from Annie's on down with a Savage Mark II.
Yeah,
it'll work.
J Delta sent that awesome stock to me. So really,
he did
about that.
Very cool, J Delta. All right. While Steve tells us about his plans, why don't you all in the side chat? Let's see. What should we type in for calling people out tonight? Here, let me do this. This will describe one of our panel members. See if that comes through. Everybody see that one?
It didn't show up on Chad's.
Okay, then let me try it here. Type in nervous, and then we'll explain that after a while.
Oh, nervous.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trolling one of our panel members.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think he's nervous. I don't think he's nervous at all.
Yeah.
But all right. So while people are typing in that, Steve, what are your plans for 2026 rifle-wise?
By the end of the year, I would like to have my own Winchester 52. I've really enjoyed shooting that 52B my brother's got. And I doubt that I'll get lucky enough to find one that's been upgraded like his is, but that's fine. I want to find one in good shape. And then the other thing I plan on doing is I want to focus a little more on that Marlin 880 SQ I bought and my Savage Mark II. I've shot them a little bit, but I haven't really put the work into them to see what the potential is in the rifle. So I want to do that also.
I'm going to tell you, Steve, you live close enough. Take the drive to Anniston, to the CMP South store, and look at the 850s there. Or, excuse me, Mark IIs. That was the number that you can get in beans. That's where I got mine. And I'm really pretty happy with it. I have one thing to do to it, but it shoots pretty good. All right.
Yeah, I think we're about 5 or 6 hours, something like that. So it's not bad.
Oh wow.
Sorry about that, Pack Rat. He's chiming in. He said yesterday's a bad day. One of his cousins died, and we're sorry to hear about that. We're praying for you and your family, and that's it happens, right? And I'm to the age where it's happening more than I want to think about, and But yeah, sorry about that.
I hate to hear that.
All right, so Brock, what are your plans for new rifles?
All right, I got about 20 minutes.
Go ahead. I got a long list too.
No, so I got to get my end shoots finished. Like I said, I got the stock. I made the video on it, but the stock is now off of it, getting clear coated. So it'll get finished, and then we made the decision to make my girlfriend's first Benchrest gun an and shoots also, because that was my first Benchrest gun. So we'll have matching guns. So gonna be working on that pretty soon once I find the right one. And then we'll put a microfit stock on it, just like is on my and shoots. So same gun, same stock, just different color. And then Mike Moore has talked me into building a 1022 Benchrest gun, so we're going to do that in a couple months into the year. And then probably just buying bullets, because I've spent my money on Benchrest guns for the most part.
Yeah.
So just try to see if I can keep my national ranking up. So that's my goal.
Great.
All right. Well, we'll see how my big experiment works. If it does, I'll loan you the reamer. If that's the way you're going to cut, unless you get it cut completely,
Right.
All right. Jose, what are your plans for 2026?
Yeah, I got the on shoots, single shot, but I want to get another single shot so I can do more Benchrest shooting. But I want it like the one Brock has, left port, right bolt.
Right bolt.
It's so much easier to put that round in there, And then I'm also working on getting my first really air gun. So I'm looking for a good air gun. So I'll probably just go with an and shoot, bite the bullet. And then of course I got to get me a BB or a pellet gun. So when it's cold or something, I can shoot to the garage, from the kitchen to the garage. And so those are my goals right now. And of course, doing more Benchrest shooting. So
I sure hope you let Cookie know not to walk out in the hallway when you do that.
Yeah, well, she's gonna kick me out to the garage anyway.
I really like the left
Hillbilly's
bolt.
got some life lessons.
Yeah, yep.
Hillbilly's got some life lessons for you about not shooting doors in the house.
Yeah. I was Brock mentioned something. I had shots on left rifles, right? Left and right port, but it's kind of, I guess the left hand will be easier. You'll be surprised when you use your left hand for a lot of stuff that you don't pay attention to, even though you're right-handed.
So, well, and see, that's something that like a lot of people don't really understand. Is like for me, since I'm left-handed, a right bolt, right port gun is more natural.
More natural for you, yeah.
Right. So for like you guys that are right-handed, the left bolt, left port is more natural because it's all on that side.
On the side,
so that's why I'm going to do a video on it, but I'm going to talk about how much faster you can shoot with a gun that is the bolts on one side and the ports on the other versus both on the same side. So
it sure is.
When you're wind lays, you can lay down a lot more bullets. So
I'll be interested in that, Brock, because you get old and my right eye is blurry, so I had to switch to left-handed. So
might have to. I can help you out.
Next, he's going to tell us how he's the only one in his right mind too. I don't buy any of it. All right. Well, I'll tell you my list, and it's going to be too long. I'm kind of like Brock, but I've got a lot of projects up. So, first up, or maybe not first up, we'll see. It should be coming pretty soon here. I'm going to be working on an old muzzleloader for Hillbilly. And we're going to do some, I'm going to do some restoration to it, get it back into shooting condition. We're going to find out exactly what caliber it is. And maybe I'll do a little video on showing that, because you don't have to slug the barrel. There's a caliber gauge that you can use for muzzleloaders. And as long as you know if it's a coned muzzle or not, you know whether you're going to get a good reading. And I'll show that. And then chances are I have lead round ball molds to do anything. And we'll get that gun straightened out and back to Hillbilly. That's his grandfather. Right?
That's awesome, because that rifle means quite a bit. Is a wall hanger is at my grandfather's house for years. He gave it to me, and I'm like, does it shoot? He's like, I have no idea. I traded for it or whatever, back then, and never shot it. That grandfather was not much of a shooter. He traded, like he had lots of different guns, but yeah, he's more of a horse trader type person, land and all this and that, instead of going out and shooting. So when I talked to Boomstick, I was so excited that I was able to send that to him. It was like, man, see what you can do. And
yep,
very excited.
I'll have some fun with it. And like anything, guys, I have been stupid enough on some of the guns that I completely built from ground up to do a test fire like this. Close your eyes and hold on. But the smart way, and I'm going to do it this one, is stick the butt in a tire and a sandbag over the top. Stand about 30 feet, 40 feet back with a big string, and then fire it. And that's what's going to happen with this one, because I don't know the history of this gun. And you just don't know about micro cracks and things that can happen in these things, right? So Hillbilly, you might get a really cool souvenir back. It's got all metal shards off of it.
That's fine. We'll just make a lamp hanger or something out of it. Just make sure that barrel shreds evenly so we can stand it up and put a lamp on top of it.
For those that don't know anything about muzzleloaders, it's the perfect thing, because you can start with ridiculously small loads. As long as that ball gets out the end of the muzzle, you're not going to have a problem. You just work your way up and stuff like that. So anyway, we're going to do that. Then we'll be looking at Mossberg 44 T-handle. That's coming in. Nice. George, you're going to like that one. See, hopefully it's in good shape. It looks like it was. So that'll be coming in shortly.
Love the T-handles.
Got an Andy 64 match. And we're just waiting on a scope mount. I've got the gun all cleaned up, and I figured out, I think, all the problems with it. And we were talking, Steve, last week why that bolt wouldn't go in. So I bedded the whole thing, because when I would let off the action screws, the bolt will go in and out. I'm sitting there looking at it, and I'm looking down the back end of the action and trying to see what could be interfering. And the only thing I saw sticking up was the sear. I'd pulled, and it was really hard to pull the sear down. I'm trying to figure this out. So I bedded the whole thing, which raised it up about a 64th to a 16th, maybe a 16th total. And it was better, but I still had to have really low torque, like 10 inch-pounds, or I couldn't get the bolt to go in, no matter what it is. I finally look at where the bolt comes through the back of the action, and it looked like it was recessed. It really wasn't. That action bolt was sticking through the action just a little bit. So I took it out, cut it down, rounded it back off. All the problems are gone. So it was something simple. But now I have a bedded 64 match. So
nice. Bet every gun you get.
Yeah. Well, I haven't done it yet. My other Annie, it shoots so good. It's like, but I'm going to do it. I know I'm going to do it. I'm going to Elijah my Winchester. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I take my guns to bed with me.
Yeah, that's why they're so rusty. And I won't say why. I'm going to Elijah my Winchester 52. Now, Steve, I told you the one I got was from the CMP South, right? And it shoots. Yes. It shoots really good, but I get 4 out of 5 in the same hole with various ammunition. And I get one that jumps out about 3/8 of an inch. And it is really consistent. It'd be like out of 10 5-round groups, 7 of them or more will have one that jumps out of the norm. And so I really I had bore scoped it, and the CMP had recrowned it. Okay. but it's probably, everything else about the gun is really good. But the person that did the CMP that night, it must have been a Monday morning hangover job, because every land and every groove has a burr rolled back into the barrel. So Elijah sent me his recrowning toolkit. Okay. I'm going to try this thing, and I'll do a little video on it. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't, off to Justin or off to Rimfire Dave it goes to get recrowned. Right. So I don't figure I have much to lose, because I'm not going to remove much. I may just polish it out of it too. Cut very little. We'll see. And then finally, besides Hillbilly's 1022 project, I'm going to work on finishing the series I did on BCA's bolt action AR-15. I started off with not a BCA barrel. I started off with the Aero Precision match barrel, and I didn't leave it on there very long because I know that they shoot well. They shoot better than the BCA, but they don't shoot great. Now I have a Fax and match series barrel on it. That gun will shoot. And so I haven't even broken it in yet, but I've got a few rounds to it. So. All right, so that's enough about all that stuff. So I said a while back we were going to call it the hot side chat. Yeah, I kind of failed on that. So let me back all the way up here.
I think you got nervous.
Hillbilly, you want to call them out? Can you find them?
Yeah. Let me go back up here, buddy.
It's been a while here.
Yeah, I think I found the start of it. And if I miss any of you, I really apologize. Well, actually, I'll just blame Hasbro on it. So Hasbro was the first one to type it in, and then we got Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies out there. We got J Delta 22NC, Rustic Rimfire, Alaska One Andy. Been very busy up there at the North Pole this week. We got Crafty Fireman. J Crow's out there, Jeff Lee, Leatherman 22. We got always a tongue twister, Pack Rats Attic. And we also have Helping Man out there. We got John Easley, Casey Doff, Southern Ohio, Tommy 22. Ron 2A Matters. And let me scroll on down here. We also have Mohi. I believe that is Jason Mohi, also known as who? Hasbro?
I'm sorry, say it again. Oh, Jason?
Yeah.
Chips 303. Chips. I'm glad to see you out there, Chips. I'm going to be seeing him on January 10th. We're going to go up to the craft auction up in Valparaiso, Indiana. So anybody else wants to join us, join in. Just don't bid against us. That'll be okay. Be glad to meet some other people up there.
Alrighty, we also have Jonathan Taylor out there. Hillbilly up. We got Boomstick Mark 7 that I seen somewhere along there. He just got a new grandchild. Congratulations, brother. Yes. And let me scroll on down through here and see if we missed anybody else. I do believe. Oh, nope. We got Vince Ratliff out there and Justin Lowe. So, anyway, good to see each and every one of you. And if I missed you, I really apologize. And we'll just blame Hasbro because he waited like 15 minutes for. Let me call it out.
I'm sorry. It's just, I'm a one-man show with half an arm trying to shoot, so it's a lot tonight. So.
Needs to go on
all right. Go ahead.
So that needs to go on a cup. Another excuse.
That's actually true. That's actually true. I already said I was going to come out with edition 2 to Elijah's book of excuses, but he was just talking this week. He's got his second book already planned, so I don't know what I'm going to do.
Base 95.
I don't think I could ever keep up with that man on excuses anyway.
Boomstick's the only one.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Boomstick's already. I think it's why it's Boomstick number 7. I think that's what book he's on. So.
True. Oh, that's his book is on the ways to get kicked off YouTube. He's got that one covered. All right, for our next, the side chat, jump in again here too. What contests or what shooting goals do you have for 2026? Do you want to jump out and start shooting USPSA or steel challenge, or just you want to shoot pistol, you want to shoot long range F class, so you want to shoot particularly UBR. That is on my list, and I'm doing that, George, for the first time on the 1st at Chad's and Justin's place. So what other types of contests do you want to go to? What do you plan on going to? What do you want to try different or in addition 2026? So Jose will come back around that way. Why don't you start this way?
Okay.
Go that way.
So start with me?
Yep.
Already. So I want to shoot more Benchrest, UBR, ARA. I want to do that. And I want to start shooting more air rifles just for fun, And I'm going to, for fun. I mean, I want to do some competitions on the Benchrest, but for fun, I want to do more long distance shooting with my centerfire rifles. So that's my plans.
By that, you mean 100 and beyond?
Yes.
Well, I tell you what.
500 and beyond.
Maybe we won't do it for the one in January, but maybe in April. Are you going to make that shoot?
In April?
Yep.
Yes, I'm planning to.
I'll bring my 300-yard long gong setup, and I'll bring my 100-yard scaled down long gong. We'll practice some long range shooting. Maybe do a little informal contest with it.
Yeah, I'll bring my 6.5 Creedmoor and my 308.
No. This is 22 Rimfire.
Oh, 22 Rimfire. Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying. No.
Holy cow.
No. Yeah. I'm going to, we shoot often at 100 yards. A lot of time, I don't do any videos because we do it for fun. Because we shoot lollipops and the KYL rack, we shoot it at 100 yards, and a golf ball, on a string and all that stuff. But you'll see more videos on paper so guys can see what the rifle can do. And then I'm going to do a comparison with some rifles, I just started a series. There's no videos coming out yet, but I'm going to do CC versus CZ, same ammo, 50 yards, 100 yards. So, those are my
Very cool. Very cool. Rock, you shoot a ton of contests. What are you going to shoot differently this year or more of?
Well, pretty much more of everything I shot this year. Try to see if I can rank a little bit better in the nation next year than I did this year. Hold on to my state title. And then I'd like to try to either, win another state title or at least get in the top 3. I was 4th in the neighbor state to me, so try to do that. I think I'm going to shoot some UBR. George's supposed to send me some targets, so I'm gonna be doing some of that. And probably my goal for this year, aside from just the competition stuff like normal, is I want to get like every Benchrest target that there is and shoot them a couple times. That way I have something that I can look at to say I've got a personal best score on every Benchrest target that there is, and then every year shoot them again to see if I can improve them. So I think that'd be kind of a cool thing to keep up with throughout the years and stuff like that. So
what was it? Was it PRL? I have his name wrong. I got the targets now, but what do you call it?
PSL.
PSL. I know I get this wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but if you haven't seen Brock's video on that, go check out his channel and watch that. You look at this target and his video and how he scores it, and I learned a lot from that. But you can't appreciate how small those targets are until you get the printout in front of you.
That's the hardest. That's the hardest target in 22 Benchrest right now, in my opinion.
So I look forward to that.
They're hard, and that's something else I'd like to do is they shoot 5 of those matches a year, and the top 10 from each match make the main event, which is at nationals. And the closest I've been is 24th, and I'd love to be able to get top 10 and qualify in one. I think that would be really saying something. So we're going to take our first shot at it middle of January. So
I haven't even looked up the rules. I just saw the target, and I appreciated it as soon as I saw it in my hands, right? But what are there different? Tell about the classes, just to give us a brief rundown on that.
Okay, so PSL, from what I know, is kind of, it's supposed to be like the best of the best shoot it. So I mean, anybody can shoot it, but in the matches, a lot of your AR style shoots, the people that are ranking higher in ARA will shoot the PSL matches because there's more of a payout. So like the main event, if you win it, I think you win like $2,500, something like that. And then each individual match, I think if you win 1,500 or something. The only class they've got for PSL targets is unlimited. Unlike ARA where they have factory and unlimited, they're different targets, so the factory ones are bigger, but X counts are harder. And then the PSL is inside edge scoring, where ARA is outside edge. So I had some people kind of comment on the PSL and the ARA one, and like, well, why does the ARA one look so much bigger? Well, that's because it's measuring on the outside of the bullet, not the inside. So instead of touching the dot, you have to stay inside of a ring. But if you want to get humbled by a Benchrest target really quick, shoot a PSL card because they're very small, and you better have some good eyes or a big scope. So,
That's where I kind of got with ARA, and I still love shooting the ARA targets, and I'll shoot them every year in a couple different events. But there it's just a matter of, okay, am I shooting 248, 250, and how many X's, right? Here you go. Let me blow you up.
That's
this
what
one
people don't know is a PSL target.
Yeah, look at the size of that 22 round now.
Yeah,
those are tiny, and you gotta cut that dot in the middle, right? And to get a tiebreaker, you have to take it all the way out, right?
Yes, yeah. For being X, you have to completely eliminate the dot.
Yeah. The name of the target says it all. Professional Shooters League.
But
right,
yeah,
very
like
cool.
Best you can tell, like a 250 on like an IR5050, like you're talking about, probably wouldn't even be a 2,000 on one of those. And a 250 on an IR5050 is a perfect score. So, I don't know the exact measurements on how much smaller they are across all the targets. That's something I want to try to do at some point, but there's not very much room for margin. Basically, to shoot a perfect target on one of those, you got to put 25 bullets all in the same hole. So
basically,
yeah, it's they're nasty.
It is not beginner friendly.
And believe it or not, that was my very first Benchrest match was a PSL. Boy, that was fun.
Oh, I imagine.
Got whooped.
Okay. I swear you learn more when you get beat by a lot, you know.
It's very true.
And you learn, hey, I got to look more.
It was, like I said, I think both years there was like 70 or so people shooting the PSL that I was in, exactly 1 year apart. And I was second to last in the first one, and then I was top 25 in the second one. So it was a really cool kind of, hey, my hard work and extra practices paid off. And that's something that other people need to realize too, is don't pay attention to what other people are shooting score wise. Pay attention to you and yourself, and just try to get a little bit better than you shot the last time.
I mentioned Kruger's movies. Hey, welcome. He's from Zambia. That's a long way away. Glad to have you with us. That's awesome. All right, Steve, how about you? What are you going to shoot this year, or shoot more of, or shoot differently?
Well, first off, unless something unforeseen happens, my brother John and I are coming up to Kentucky on the 1st for the UBR match. So give that a try. And then I'm only about 45 minutes from Kettle to it. So they have long gone competitions down there about once a month. And I think this year I'm going to try to shoot some long gone, see how I do at that.
Very cool. If we want for practice, I might just bring them up to Chad's on the 1st too, if I think about it. That way, why not? We threw them out there at 200 yards last year because that's the backside where they have. But I've got the 100-yard scaled down one too. Vanessa Kitty's out there. Good to see you, Vanessa. Yo, Billy, what are you going to shoot differently?
Well,
besides hard seltzer.
Cooter, he said he's saving up for a Stiller 2500X. So when he gets that, maybe I'll shoot it. It might be a while.
Wind flag sales are up, right?
Yeah, they are. I mean, you can sell enough of them win flags. But no, basically just getting the rifles I got right now, tuned in better and with ammo or whatever I can do to, make them a little bit better shooter and just keep plugging away on that. Plan on shooting George's uh UBR, targets. That's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, I really like that target, and so plan on shooting some of that. And of course, these uh, challenges, targets that people put out, and so. But yeah, that's the main thing. Just kind of sharpen my skills and getting what I got, trying to get it shooting better, and if something comes along that, I can afford or whatever, then, we might get something else. But yeah, that's going to be the main thing is just, trying to get what I got, shooting better. So,
Very good. Very good. That's a lot of my goals. Is on the reloading side, center fire stuff. I just focus on how can I get that the best it can be, and then I got to work on this jerk behind the trigger. That's the harder part.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
And
see Chad out there says Hibbley has a new rifle he ain't telling about. Well, I told him about it earlier, buddy.
He did.
I got that Marlin lever action off Chad and got it just the other day from the FFL, picked it up. And so, yeah, we'll definitely be doing some videos with that. That's a sweet, sweet rifle. 35 Remington. So not necessarily a Benchrest rifle, but, I love it. And just, that's going to be a deer hunting, and then save queen, so.
And let me guess, you're going to shoot a Gila through
it. 35 Remington, I'll shoot anything I can find cheap through it. Kind of like the 8.6,
You need another one. I saw one in a gun shop end of last week, Hillbilly. No, I'm wrong. It's Monday of this week.
Oh my goodness.
35.
Yeah, and I was so blessed that Chad found that and purchased it for me, so I could buy it from him. Because the story behind that, I'll do a video on it, but it was basically my first deer rifle. It was my grandpa's, and then it's supposed to be passed down to me. And instead of getting to me, my dad picked up the rifles after my grandpa died, and I didn't get him. He ended up selling it. And so it was kind of a big heartbreak. But the good Lord blessed me with one actually better than the one that I had, or that would have been mine, So, yeah, it's a beautiful rifle. And so really thankful for Chad over that.
Hi, Crafty. Good to have you with us tonight. George, what are you going to shoot more of or differently? I know it's UBR. You're going to be doing that a lot.
That's my mission, to get more people to shoot UBR this year. I mean, this is going to be the first year. And, of course, Chad shoots going to be the first one. And there'll be a lot of stuff we have to work out. But right now, our rules are pretty much open. And everybody, and all of you watching, go to Facebook. If you ain't got a Facebook, get one. Facebook is exactly what you make out of it. Go to Facebook, UBR Rimfire on Facebook, and we'll keep up with all the scores. We're going to have clubs shooting against clubs, right? So my club's going to shoot against Jay Delta's club and Chad's club, and we're going to try to keep a point system going that way, just for club against clubs for those people that can't travel, from state to state or whatever. And just more UBR, man. It's an easy target Okay, if you're first getting into Benchrest, this is where you want to start. All right, it's an easy target. It's a low cost target because we're only shooting six record bulls. Yeah, there you go. What Hillbilly's showing there, and those, like the two center ones right there, are siders. You shoot them all through the match. Anytime you feel like you need a sider, you take it on those two middle ones, and you got 6 record bulls and 10 minutes to do it all. So this is one of the easiest Benchrest targets you'll ever shoot.
It's fun.
The scoring and the classes and all that's on the Facebook, so just go to that and check it out. It's open to everybody, open to the public, so just go check that out. But that's my mission this year. Just UBR.
Oh, there's one.
Now, George, what about the people that don't have a club? Can they just
do it again, Hillbilly?
enter in by themselves?
This is 2 different ammos. That's why there's 2 shots on each target in different colors. That I was out there shooting, and I mean, it's fun. It really is. It's a blast to shoot, So,
Sorry, Brock, go ahead.
I was just saying, I was asking George about. I've had a couple people ask me about it, and that's something I was going to ask you. Was like, what about the people that are not a part of a club? Can they still shoot them at home and send them in?
For the Facebook page, yeah.
Okay, because you said you were keeping up with like club versus club, so.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, as far as the Facebook page, they're going to be registered matches, right? So if you can't go to a registered match, you're pretty much screwed on that. As far as the Facebook page goes, if you want to shoot a target, shoot it and print it on there what you've done, and be proud of it,
Okay, there you go.
So one of you guys with the wrench, can you find that Facebook link from George, or George, you post it in the comments on the private chat, and I'll get it up there, whichever you want.
Let me see.
We'll get you a link for that.
I don't know where I can do that or not.
Yeah, we're shooting that target today, practicing. It's a lot of fun.
I like
one cool thing about it is it's a good way for people to get into it and do some practicing and stuff. So,
and I just order a bunch of PSL targets. I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to challenge myself, brother. I'll post a couple of videos.
You and I need to get back to putting 3 to 9 scopes on, and we need to challenge each other with those targets.
3 to 9, yeah, I know. Scope. Yeah, let's try that. See what we can do.
Do it. That was hilarious because he was shooting some stupid good groups with 3 to 9.
Yeah,
that rifle in. I thought,
but that was that was that Anshoes, man. That 2013 Anshoes. That thing is a boy.
Yep.
So I'm trying to do it with my 1761. See if we can shoot.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. How much time do we have left? Let me double check. I want to make sure I abide roughly by the rules. We got a little over 10 minutes. So let's hit our last thing then. What do you plan on trying to improve on in 2026? Is it testing ammo? Is it maybe improving a rifle through upgrades? Or is it just working on you? Breathing, trigger techniques, palm pressure, thumb pressure? What do you plan on working on improving in 2026? And we'll just start back with George, and then let's work our way back up to Jose. George, what are you going to work on improving in your shooting for 2026?
Oh, just the setup. I'm going to get a new rest. And, I done got the new bag here. I'm going to try one of those PQP. What is it? I can't remember. PQP, something.
Yeah.
Whatever they are.
PQP.
PQP.
That's
yeah.
it.
One of those rear adjustable rests. I'm going to try one of those. I've seen Rusty Rimfire's got one there that he uses all the time. And I'm going to try that first, and if that don't work, I'll just go ahead. I know where there's a Farley at that I can buy, so I'm just going to do that. But yeah, mainly just set up.
All right. Hillbilly, how about you?
What am I going to work on?
Not drinking hard seltzer.
Shooting more hard seltzer is a big part of it. Yeah. Oh man. basically just trying to better my skills shooting. Having to switch from right-handed to left-handed is, I mean, it's a pretty big challenge. I mean, to be honest with you, I feel like if I could shoot Benchrest right-handed, my scores would be better than what they are now. So it's just the mechanics of it just feels different, and so just keep practicing, left-handed like that, and see if I can better those skills and testing more ammo. There's still some Gucci ammo, as Jose would say, out there that I've not tested, in my rifles. So testing some more of that, and basically just having fun. I mean, it's when we're doing this, YouTube and stuff, as we all know, it don't pay anything, so we're not doing it for money, and so if you have fun doing it, that's the big part of it, because it's always going to cost you money, and so you have to love what you're doing and to really enjoy it. So just having fun doing it, and being around awesome people like this panel and side chat and all that just makes it so much worth it. But yeah, just having fun and seeing where I can better myself, shooting in other areas. So
Very good. Steve?
I need to focus on my fundamentals, I think. Yeah, for the first 50 years I shot, I was just, I was plinker. I did a little small game hunting. And just the last 2 or 3 years that I've been shooting off the bench a little bit. So, it's everybody knows it's a different set of skills. I mean, some of them apply, but it's a little different set of skills. So I want to focus on my fundamentals, try to break some bad habits, and just work on me. I think all the rifles will probably shoot a lot better than I am right now, so I need to work on myself.
That's a great thing. So much of us shoot 22 long rifle, right? All of us in this group shoot a lot of it. And it's 100% true. It will make you a better shooter for all classes. Now, maybe not pistol unless you're shooting pistol 22, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the fundamentals draw right through. Now, my problem is I went to the hide, and I shot the centerfire 200-yard contest there, and I won it. But son of a gun, I was flinching with a 2.23 because I shot too much 22. So I got to work on that a bit. We'll come back to that in a minute. All right, Steve, anything else? Sorry, I jumped in there.
No, sir, I think that's about it.
Rock? Being a better person? Anything like that?
Well, that's always a good thing to do. But no, mine's going to be reading the wind. I mean, I think that's on everybody's list, whether they say it or not, because no matter how long you've been doing this or how good you are, you're never going to be a master at reading the wind. There's always something you can improve on, because the wind's always going to be changing. So really trying to focus on wind reading and trying to get that down to a pat, and especially when it's switching back and forth, changing directions and stuff. So if I can work on that and get a little bit better at that, I think it'll really be beneficial. So
Very cool. Jose, I've seen your shooting. You got nothing to work on.
Well, there's 3 things I want to work on. Fundamentals, breathing, squeeze, trigger. Got to practice though. Number 2, reading that wind. Yeah, I'm doing okay, but I want to get better at it. And then number 3 is equipment. I want to get me one of those joystick, for shooting Benchrest.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yep.
I want one of those. I don't want to get. I got 3 of them. I got the metal ones, the nice ones, but I need one of those that if I want to get. When I get into things like that, my wife says sometimes that I go all the way in, but that's the way to do. I know everybody can afford that. I know that, but if I can, while I can, than give me piece of equipment instead. It's like, to give you a quick analogy, real quick. When I was younger, I want to get that boom boom that everybody gets on their speakers, right, on the car. Well, I thought if I buy bigger speakers, I get the big bass. Well, no, all I needed was a 30 beans or 40 beans piece of equipment called a crossover. That will separate the highs and the lows. That's all I needed. So I wasted all that money. You know what I mean? So I'm learning to just, if I can afford it, not everybody can, and I understand that. But if I can, I might as well get a good piece of equipment that, because I never thought I was going to be shooting 22s, and here we go. So now, if I'm going to get into the Benchrest, I need to get all the way in or not at all. So I'm going all the way in as much as I can. So those three things: fundamentals, reading the wind, and better equipment.
You can't take an actual good shower unless you're all the way in the shower.
That's right. That's it. Thank you. And a woman can be halfway pregnant, right? Either she's pregnant all the way or she's not pregnant.
Oh, there goes the conversation.
There you go.
Can't be kind of pregnant, can you?
That's right. Yeah, I think
Well, on my side, I'll just say wind. I've been learning a lot about the wind, and it really started with me. I mean, I've always watched the wind. I've tried to compensate, but not quite as much focus as when we shot up there in July with Rimfire Dave and Elijah, and just listening to Dave. I learned a lot. I learned a lot. And I went home and I've been practicing, and I set up my own hillbilly wind flags all the way down my 50-yard target, and they work. If you guys haven't seen that, look at some of the videos. A simple little water bottle with a piece of tape on it works, and it really does help. But I have a wind meter coming from Rimfire Dave. If you guys haven't seen one of those, they're awesome.
Yeah.
I've got that coming. But my secret weapon is not just that wind meter. It's Cooter's wind bag. That's the number one way I plan on improving my shooting this year.
I think I got one today.
There you go.
Yeah, I think I got one today. So you better watch out.
I'm coming.
Yeah, you better watch out now.
I think I'm going to put lead in mine. I don't think I'm going to put, I don't think I'm going to put rocks in. I'll just put lead in mine.
Well, you got to pay that extra for those rocks.
I may have to stitch it a little bit more to hold it.
Do like Chad did, instead of getting from Cooter for $5 a bag, get the 3 for 18. It's much better.
There you go.
Yeah. Do that. And a 4 for 25. Yeah, we'll do that.
There you go.
But the other thing is, like, everybody in 22 Rimfire, especially now in Centerfire, I work on my own ammo. I don't shoot any commercial ammo unless I'm just doing a test. I load my own because I can do it better. And it's not bragging. When you guys get to where you're really doing precision hand loads, they will be better than anything you can pretty much buy in the factory. So
that's true.
I do that. But on 22, you don't have that choice. And so I'll be doing a lot more ammo testing, and it's rifle specific, condition specific. I'm going to try to separate it by a cold temperature, spring and fall, and July. Right? Because all those three, I've seen everything change. And so I'm going to try to have some of a competition gun separated by that. Then finally, Jose mentioned this, but fundamentals, right? If you guys don't really, I am blessed more than a lot of people with extremely low heart rate. You wouldn't think it, knowing me. But like when I was in high school, I had a 48 resting heartbeat. That's like crazy low. In fact, I got up out of a class once. It was so low, I passed out standing up. But it's a real advantage when you go to shoot. Okay? Because I don't ever see this, right? I can drink coffee, and for the most part, I might see a little, but not much. That helps. So my fundamentals come to more on thumb pressure, right? When you're holding that gun, where you put your thumb, you should not be putting hardly any pressure, just stopping bad habits. And then consistently pulling the trigger the same way, the same direction.
Yep.
That's a hard thing to do. And you think it'd be easier than that, but it's really, really not. So
that's your reason. A good trigger makes all the difference in the world.
It does. It does. It helps you break that habit and that bad thing going on there as well. So that's the kind of things I want to do.
If you have to move the gun when you pull the trigger, you're just stop.
Yep. That's it.
I'm going to thank Jeff Lee for Chad. Thank you for that super chat, Jeff Lee. That's awesome. Chad will appreciate that. And he's in the backside here too, and I do appreciate that an awful lot for Chad. Justin says he has a low heartbeat. Now, you talk to that man, I guarantee he does. He's really calm and relaxed, and just it's a good demeanor for a teacher, but also for a machinist, right?
Yes.
But for a shooter, it's valuable, very valuable.
Patient
awesome.
grasshopper.
All right, so Chad says he can hear now. That's too bad.
All right, well, we're ending the show. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, now it's really starting to fly. So, guys, we need to wrap up our show. So let's talk about what we have coming up, and then we'll close it up and get out of here. George, what do you have coming up?
A new camera, hopefully. I promise that at the start of this new year, I'm going to make some better videos because, God love all the people that watch my videos. You're diehards. That's all I can say. So, hopefully I can get better at that. So that's what I got coming up.
All right, very good. Steve, or no, Hillbilly. Hillbilly, how about you?
Oh man, see, Keeter's working on a video off of Brock's channel. And I ain't gonna say much more than that. I ain't gonna give out any stuff for him. But yeah, he watched Brock's channel and he thinks he learned some stuff. So anyway, he's got a video coming out. Now for me, I got a couple scope videos. I got some more 8.6 blackout rifle bolt action from Bear Creek. Got that coming up. We got some suppressor videos because I know probably after the first year when that tax stamp goes away, people's going to be interested, in suppressors that might have thought about it but didn't want to pay the $200, tax stamp, and I totally understand that. So I got some suppressor videos coming out, hopefully to help some people make some decisions and stuff like that when they're looking for one. And Hasbro's Elf on the Shelf. We got some BB gun versions of that coming up too. So yeah. Then of course we got tomorrow night, Saturday night, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. We got Guns Bearing Therapy. So if you ain't doing nothing, swing by and visit us. We, sure appreciate having you there. And I believe that's it, man. Great show tonight. And panel and side chat. Great job, Hasbro.
It was Chad in desperation, but hey, we get through it. All right, Steve, what do you have coming up?
I dropped that video this morning shooting your Elf on a Shelf challenge with my brother's and shoots Mark 12, which I have to say that rifle just amazed me. I think it's probably would be considered a lower end and shoots, but it was just amazing how well it shot. I just tickled to death. But I've got about I think 3 more videos coming, spaced out every 3 or 4 days, shooting that challenge with different rifles. And I keep saying I need to get back and do some benchtop videos in the bad weather. I've got several things I want to showcase on the channel, different guns and some scopes and stuff. So, and of course, like I say, unless something happens that I can't foresee, we'll be up there in Kentucky on the 1st and see how I can do it the UBR. And my brother John's coming. We're going to bring a couple of his vintage rifles with us.
Cool.
That's awesome. Look forward to seeing those guns too. I'll be bringing a few to play with that target. We may not have enough time. We're going to be shooting that thing till dark.
Looks like it's going to be a big turnout.
Hope so. All right, Brock, a.k.a. Mr. Nervous. Now, what you got coming up? He's not nervous. Look at him. He's so chilled. It's like, man.
Yeah.
Well, I got a Winchester 52D ammo test video dropping in the morning. So I've got that coming out, and then I've got a review on a one-piece rest coming out a couple of days after that. And then got some other different style kind of content coming out, still related to shooting, and Benchrest and stuff. But there's going to be some twist in there that I can't say on here. So might keep track of that. But other than that, got that coming up, and then shooting some more of these god awful PSL targets to get ready for the first qualifier in the middle of January, and a couple other things, and that's all I can say.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, that's all I was going to say. Yet, Helping Man, we are be giving away knives, just not tonight. There's going to be a lot of knives given away shortly. Oh yeah, here, hey,
Look at that beauty.
Let's Steve, show it off there. There you go.
Yeah,
I
that
love
is
it.
beauty.
I love this knife. That was
Nice.
the members giveaway on Hasbro's channel, and I just love this knife. Beautiful.
I thought the engraving on the blade was really cool.
Oh, it is. It's a gorgeous knife. I don't even want to take it out of the pack. It's so pretty.
I don't blame you.
I was just chatting on Jamie's show before this one. He didn't want to either, but he saw I had to fold it to put it in the bag. So he goes, the packaging messed up anyway. So he took it out. All right, Jose, what do you got coming up?
Yes, sir. We got the next three videos is Bob to the Bone videos. Just a lot of fun. I am comparing Wally's Stinker action from L3I to a CC, Voodoo, and a Bergara B14. So those are the next three videos.
Very cool.
Thank you
Always
for having
good
me tonight.
content over at Jay Delta's channel.
Thank you.
Man, I've always wondered. He's looking through his scope cam. And by the way, Jay Delta, you bring it if you're able to come on the first, and we'll do your scope, your gun, S18 versus S28 scope mate.
I think the S28 is going to take it. Yeah,
let's just test them side by side, and that way you can have a video showing that.
That'd make a cool video.
Because he has glass that I don't have, and so it'd be a real good test. There.
Yeah, I'm nearsighted. My glasses are.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Just kidding.
But only if Cookie's doing well, right?
Yeah, I'm kidding.
If she's not doing well, you bring her along.
I was trying to, so yeah, she's well, we talk offline, but anyway, I keep her on her prayer, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely pray for Jay Delta's wife, Cookie.
Yeah.
And for him too. All right.
Yes.
Chad, do you want to say anything since you're there? If he wants to, he's in bed with his wife, so it's like he doesn't want to wake her up.
Yeah.
Well, that would be a good idea not to.
He's off mute, but we can't hear him. So he's whispering really low.
Yeah.
All right. So of course, Hillbilly mentioned Elf of the Shelf here, and I'll just take a quick second and show you guys. Everybody knows this. We should know it now. You go to hasbroshide.com and get the target. There's videos on the YouTube on my channel showing the rules, and it's 7 yards for BB gun rifles, 5 yards for pistols, and then 25 yards 50 yards, 25 yards for PCP, and then 50 yards then for 22 long rifle. And yes, Jose, you'll like that one right there.
Yes.
That's the rifle. He's still
and don't hit Hillbilly in the head. Come on.
I think I hit you in the chin.
I actually missed your head for the first time, Hillbilly.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
I hit you in the butt.
Bro.
Yeah.
Hasbro.
Go ahead.
I actually had to get up and come downstairs because my wife said, whoever that is leading your show, I can't stand their voice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
That'll be the last time he helps run the show.
I did get up and come downstairs, though. Man, I appreciate this great show. Appreciate all you guys helping out tonight, making it happen. Me and Justin both had something come up. We can't be there. And again, this is what it's all about, brotherhood right here. So, man, I'm so excited about the first. That's all I'm going to talk about. So, Mike Conley and Danny Hensley and Darwin and Jose Hasbro. Uh, George, I hope you'll come. I know you said you wouldn't, but we got so many that says they're coming, and if they do, it's going to be an awesome day. Awesome day. So I'm looking forward to that. So, but yeah, thanks guys for making this happen. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm not too noisy here because everybody's in the bed.
I understand that.
Thanks for hopping on, Chad. And we'll close this out with one other thing. Y'all go check out everybody's channel. Check out Chad at Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies. J Delta 22. I'm still pointing the wrong way. Hillbilly. That's the easy one for
That's
me.
it, yeah.
Steve at Living in Southwest Virginia. Mr. Brock down there at Leather Action 22, a fast growing channel. I'm really excited for you. And
Yes,
George
sir.
at Southern Rifle. You can learn from every one of these guys. And you can learn just a lot of things, from how to have a lot of fun to some really serious Benchrest topics, to how to score targets, to what you should build in a rifle if you're considering getting into it. It's a lot of great information. So with that, Chad, we're going to let you end the show. But thank you all for joining us. And next week, back to regular scheduled programming. Good night, all.
Good night, everybody.
All right, everybody. Y'all have a happy New
everybody.
Year
You too, brother.
and many blessings in 2026. So say good night, all.
Good night.
All right.
Good night.
I don't